Hello everyone and welcome to a Microcasting St. Louis severe weather update. We're going to get started here. This is for May 12th, 2020. We're going to be talking about tomorrow and Thursday, as it looks like a severe weather threat is going to exist there, and we could even have a severe threat into Friday, although we won't be talking too much about that in this particular video. Alright, so let's begin. Here are the severe threats tomorrow. Overall, a marginal risk, and that's actually going to be for the northwestern side of the St. Louis area. So, in particular, that marginal risk is going to be for hail and only hail. Your tornado threat and your wind threat, those will be way south of us into Oklahoma. We won't have much of that going on around here. Flood threat is also marginal tomorrow. That is something to note. And as you can see, here we are on Wednesday with that SPC categorical outlook. You can see clearly that marginal risk extending into the St. Louis area, but you can also see places like St. Joseph and Kansas City within a slight risk, although they are not included within the St. Louis area. So here is the futurecast. This is the 24 hours from 7 a.m. Wednesday to 7 a.m. Thursday. You can actually see this line of storms that begins to fire off towards the end of the forecast period there, and that could be of concern. But you can just see those isolated, scattered thunderstorms moving on throughout the day tomorrow, and that's really going to be what we're going to be keeping an eye on for a few of those to become severe. So now let's talk about Thursday. So Thursday, a slight risk for severe weather is in effect. The Storm Prediction Center doesn't have individual hazards, so I've made the calls on that. I think wind is a slight threat. I think that we're going to have a line of storms. I think hail also has a slight threat, and I even think we could see some larger hail in there. And then the tornado threat, I think, is going to be marginal. I don't think we're going to be seeing many tornadoes at all. Conditions just aren't supportive of robust updrafts needed to produce tornadoes. Finally, our flood threat, that is a slight risk, which means that flash flooding will definitely be something that also needs to be watched for. So here is that SPC severe risk, and you can see that slight risk does just include St. Louis. And then again, the east and the north, if you go to the east and the north, you're going to be within that slight risk. If you're in the southeastern side of things, you're going to be okay. But if you're to the northwest, your risk increases. So basically, your risk is going to increase as you head from southeast to northwest. That's really going to be the way things are, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see an enhanced risk by the time we do get to the day of this event. So here we go. This is another 24-hour radar loop. It's not lasting quite as long because we don't have quite as many frames. Weather models this far out can't quite generate as many frames in between different periods of time. So as you can see here with this particular model, as we go this far out, you can see that we do have that strong line of storms right in the middle of that slight risk before it does move south and through St. Louis as we head into Friday. And again, Friday, I even think we could have a severe risk in the southern side of the St. Louis area as well. Alright, well, thank you all so much for watching. You can follow us on Facebook at Microcasting St. Louis, on Twitter at Microcasting STL, and on Instagram at Microcasting St. Louis. You can also join us on Discord. The link will be in the video description, where you can join our awesome weather community. You can also become a part of the Microcasting team. You will have to answer a few questions before you can enter the server, though. Those will be asked when you do join. Alright, well again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, you can hit the like button. If you didn't like it, you know where that button is. And if you want to see more content, you want to know exactly when it comes out so you don't miss anything, you can subscribe and hit the bell to turn on notifications so that way you never miss a new video. Alright, well again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. And this is Microcasting St. Louis, signing out.